Got one. Oh boy. Yep. Oh. Welcome back, everybody. So the last time we used an all pink lure was the pink punch rig that we had made, and we did very, very well. So we had a lot of good bites. We didn't catch a whole lot of fish because of our own error, but we got the bites, which was, I was struggling. So that was a good thing. Today we're going to continue with that. We're going to be using the Deps Buster K, a little poppin' frog, all pink. The lake is like glass right now, so we're hopefully going to get into some decent fish. If we end up losing our lure, which is not inevitable, but pretty decent chance if a pike gets a hold of it, we'll switch back to that punch rig, and we're throwing pink baits only. So let's get out there and get after it. Again, we are still doing our giveaway for our lures, so stay tuned to the end of the video to hear more about that. But let's get after it and see if we can't catch a couple fish. I saw the wake. That's a good fish. Don't lose them. Where's the flip? There we go. Don't hook me now. After missing them the last time. Look at that. Both hooks. I love these Deps lures, the Slither and the Buster K. This is only like the second time I've ever used a Buster K, but I don't use popping ones a whole lot. That's a solid, probably 2.5. That's a good one to start. Small little mouth. Look at that body though. There are definitely some big ones in here. We'll get a good release on her. Oh. All right. Yeah, I saw a little wake and I didn't know if it was a big enough fish because it didn't have a very big wake. One more pop and she crushed it. This is where we were that one day fishing the other, the punch rig pink lure, and we had missed one right around there. That very well could have been the same fish. But it's a great start. And again, I have no idea if these pink lures actually make that much of a difference. The color, at least. Occasionally it does seem like color makes that much of a difference, but would a pink do that much better than a white? I have no idea. But I like it so far. Let's keep fishing, see if we can't catch some more. Got one. Got one. Oh god. Oh, I had one. Shoot. I was in that stuff. Like in there. Got another one. Yep. Oh. Oh. Stole my plastic. That's not good. All right. Well, I don't have many more of these. It's 2 bites and 2 pitches. See if we can't get a third one. They are in deep in that stuff. Got one. Oh boy. Yep. Oh. That's close combat. Oh gosh. I don't have to worry about him coming off. Another 2 on the pink. We did upgrade. Oh boy, we got him good. We did upgrade hook size. Oh, that's probably 2 1/4. That's 3 bites from this little tree. But they are in that stuff like crazy. So, see if we can't get another one. Yeah, and they just would not eat a frog this morning, or a popper. So, I think it's just one of those things where it's just a little too cold. So, we will most certainly be out in the afternoon, because these fish are clearly biting. And they clearly love pink. We have had such above average size fish bite, short of the one small one we caught that one day. They've all been 2+. Again, I don't know if that's something to say about the baits that we're using or the color, but they seem to like it. I got one. Oh, he's in there. Oh, he's in there. Oh no, get off. Oh god. Oh, we're trees. Oh, he was on there. Oh man, how do you get off? We had him for such a long time. Well, that stinks. Got one. Oh, he's eating some stuff. Little guy. Maybe? Cats. No. Not real small. No, he's not a bad one at all. It's probably another 2 1/4. Jeez. For whatever reason, maybe it's the punch rig. Could be the punch rig and the frog, but we have not caught. Oh, we've only caught one. I take that back. We caught one small one. That was probably under 2. I bet that one's just a smidge over 2. Maybe not quite 2 1/4, but we'll let this one go. Good. Oh, he went right into the weed there. Holy cow. The pink punch rig and the pink popper, or poppin' frog. I might have to use pink a little bit more than just springtime. Well, the pink baits keep getting it done. This morning I was a little skeptical of how great the bite would be, because that first fish and only topwater bite we had was so lazy. We saw the wake and it took a little while to convince it to actually bite. So a lot of times in fall, I don't necessarily like to throw a ton of topwater in the morning. Sometimes there's a good bite for it, but it seems like after that water gets cold overnight, and this morning I think it was like 45 or 47 degrees, so definitely cooling the water down. Usually that bite is a little bit better in the afternoon. I probably should have come out this afternoon, but we were able to get a couple bites on our punch rig again. I talked to a couple other guys in boats, and they said that they caught a couple fish, but they've all been like 12 inches. So maybe there's something to this, because every one of the fish that we had bite and caught were well over 2 pounds. I mean, even going back to when we just started fishing the punch rig initially, like the first video, all those fish except for the one were well over 2 pounds, 2 pounds plus. So maybe there is something to getting a little bit bigger bites with this. Could be that, or obviously just could be the type of lure that we're throwing just gets a little bit bigger bites. But regardless what it is, I'm glad that we're finally catching fish. They're decent fish. We're done with hopefully the 10 inchers for a while, but yeah, we will most certainly bring these baits back out. We'll probably come out in the afternoon and see if we don't get a couple more bites, but till then. Welcome back, everybody. So we are back out fishing with the Buster K. Our pink lures, they've done well for us, catching better than average size fish. The lake we're on today definitely has fish over 4 pounds, but we have just as much of an opportunity to catch a 4-pounder as we do for a pike to bite this off in the first cast or two. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Let's start chucking around and see if we can't get into a couple decent fish. Oh, that was our first cast. Oh, good gracious. That thing came out. It wasn't a big fish. I'd probably say it was like a pounder, pound and a half bass, but holy cow, did he come over to absolutely destroy that thing. We might have a heck of a day on topwater. Oh, like our 4th cast. Good gracious. Oh, get out of there. There we go. Not a monster, but we're getting them. I hope this turns out to be a great day. We've had some really cold weather, and I figured waiting a little bit, you know, till the sun popped up a little bit more, warms up this water, and we are in very, very shallow water right now. Most of it's probably 2.5, 3 feet maybe, so it should warm up a little bit quicker. And these fish seem to be absolutely fired up. We're gonna get a little picture of him. It's a very nice looking fish. All right, we've had two fish on a total of 4 casts. Oh, I hope this continues. I would love to have 1 or 2 more great days topwater fishing. I don't think there's gonna be too many left, to be honest, because we've had some cold weather. We are supposed to have some warm weather come back, so maybe fall isn't here quite yet, but this is crazy. This is the first time I've ever fished this spot too, so this might be one that we have to come out to more often. I just watched 3 otters come down this embankment and jump in the water. I think they're gone now, but I don't know if they attacked for some reason. I don't know if I could win a battle against 3 of them. I was thinking about it. 1, I feel like I have a pretty good shot. But 3, they're insanely fast. They're big. And from what I understand, they're really aggressive. From any of the stories I've heard about people getting attacked by otters, it's never been a good thing. Oddly enough, since they've come down, I have not had a bite from another fish, so I feel like the fish know that they're in the area too. Comment down below if you think you could win in a battle against 3 otters. I mean, these things aren't small either. I bet they're probably 20-some pounds, 30 pounds. They're like a small dog. And they swim. And they're quiet, because I don't know where they went. Got one. Oh, no. We missed him. Shoot. He had one. No. We had one. We got lily pads everywhere. We definitely messed up this spot. I don't know if we'll get our bait back. This was one of the few brush piles that was in the lily pads, and I figured there'd be a decent chance that there'd be one in here. And we were correct. We just did not execute. And there is our bait right there. We should be able to get that. There we go. On the pink punch rig. There's one. Oh my gosh, is he still on? Oh yeah. There we go. On the pink. He was all the way up in that stuff. Not a big one. A decent little guy. Let him go. We missed a couple on the punch rig so far, but finally got one. He was all up in that stuff though. A little surprised we had gotten a good enough hook set to get him out. Yep. Oh, it took so long to get that fish to bite. Get in here, buddy. Barely got him too. I think that's kind of a sign. I watched him wake on it, and it took like 3 or 4 twitches after he waked on it. I don't know. And it just took so many twitches for him to get into actually committing to eating that. That happened one other time a little bit earlier too. So I think it's just, we got lucky this morning with a little bit of a window, and I think the otters did not help the situation initially when that window was going on. But yeah, I think that is probably the end of it. But yeah, these pink lures, I think there's something to it. I can't wait. I assume that, you know, at some point in time, the U.S. will probably get up a lot more pink lures, so I won't have to get them from Japan. But yeah, I think I don't know if there's something necessarily to it, but we seem to have caught decent fish at the last couple times that we've used it. A little bit better than average size, and I don't know, again, if that's necessarily a bait or a color thing, but we might have to start using some pink a little bit more often. But we'll let this guy go. Get him a little release. There she goes. But yeah, we did not catch a 4-pounder again today, so we will go home and end up finding another lure to go ahead and drop in the box. All right, we are back home after another trip using nothing but pink baits. I don't know if there's anything to this pink color or if it's just luck of the draw to where we're just typically getting a little bit better than average bites, whether it be the lure or whatnot. But we might have to just use pink a little bit more often and see if that truly does just get a little bit better bites than normal. We didn't catch anything real big on the Buster K. We caught one that was pretty decent. It was like 2.5 pounds, something like that. But short of that, I think we just have water temps that are getting cold quick. Top water is getting a little bit more difficult. We are supposed to have some warm weather coming up, so maybe it'll have another wave of decent bites. But I absolutely love these beavers. I wish they didn't have to come from Japan because they're not cheap and they're super soft. So, you know, punching and everything else like that, they get torn up pretty darn quick. So that's kind of unfortunate. But U.S. seems to kind of lag a little bit behind as far as, like, you know, innovation and, you know, unique things, I guess, for the most part. So hopefully next year maybe there'll be a little bit more pink. And I think, you know, Livesey using the pink or the Morning Dawn jackhammer and the demand that came from that, maybe that'll kind of be a thing next year. But we didn't catch a 4-pounder, so if you're new here, we are doing a giveaway. It's kind of made in like a series format. So from every video that, you know, since we started this, that we don't catch a 4-pounder, we put a lure in the box. And we're going to be putting in a lure into the box either until we catch a 4-pounder or December 1st, whichever one happens first. We've gotten close to some 3 3/4 and stuff like that, but we haven't caught a 4 yet. So we keep adding and adding. We've got everything under the sun, I think, in there. We've got topwater swim baits, plastic swim baits, jackhammers, crankbaits, plastics, frogs, I think, too. Spinner baits, I think just about everything, to be honest. So one thing I haven't put in there yet is some terminal tackle. We do have some plastics. So just some EWGs and weights are going to go in there. Yeah, in all honesty, this box is getting quite full. One of the next videos, we'll probably have to find a bigger box to kind of show it off a little bit better. But nevertheless, if there's anybody that you think wants the opportunity to potentially win this, we'll be doing the giveaway over on Instagram, again, whenever we catch a 4-pounder or December 1st, whichever one happens first. So like, comment, share so everybody can see this. Everybody gets the opportunity, and then, yeah, hopefully somebody ends up with a lot of lures, fishing lures aren't cheap. I definitely know that. So hopefully that'll make somebody's day. But as always, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.